Ladies and gents, welcome back to Anno 117 Pax Romana, the free demo that is available right now on Steam or Ubisoft or Epic. We've already covered in previous episodes Latium, all of the basics of Latium, and we've also covered in the last episode yesterday the basics of Albion. We created over here a small city where we have our tier 1 residences that can be upgraded either to the Romanized way or to the Celtic way. And we have done some of that upgrade to the Celtic way. This is the smith that you can see over here. We have even started just now a new production, which is the brewery. It will require some charcoal. We have that. It will also require some malt, which we just started over here. I think it is that guy there. That malt that is using some barley. Look at the production chain. This is 1 minute. This is 30 seconds, and this is 1 minute. So this is why the barley was, not working when I clicked on it, because this is working too fast. We need 2 of these for 1 of these for 2 of these. But right now, I don't really need that many. Look at Marcus over here in the production tab. Let's look at the beer. I'm already producing way too much versus what I need. So yeah, not needed. But yeah, that's the basic of Albion. We also have the marshland over here where it's different types of production that needs to be on this marshland, and it is possible to drain it if you have the Roman way. But for now, let's try to push as much as possible into the Celtic ways, and then maybe in the episode after we can go and check the Romans way in Albion. So to push further over here, maybe let's make some cheese, and actually maybe let's also expand our city. I think we are clearly not making cities that are big enough right now. So let's go. I'm actually probably gonna need to leave some space at some point here. So let's move. Let's see, M. No, it's not M, it's a G. So we're gonna move these 2 there. Okay. R for road. Oh, I didn't leave enough space there. Oh yeah, I didn't. My bad. So we said this was G. Up. Oh, and now I left too much space. There's no winning. It's fine. Oh, maybe I should have put an ornament over here instead of trying to close this road. Crazy. Anyway, that is fine. So yeah, we need to expand the city. We need to have more workers, and we're gonna want to have a dairy. So the dairy will give happiness to the people around. So why not? It's not like critical, but sure thing. Let's put 1 there. And this is 2 minutes. So 1 is probably not gonna be enough. But actually, it may be, because my population is not that big right now. So let's check. Yeah, it's actually probably enough. So let's keep 1, but I just want to say that I know it's not at equilibrium, basically. And this needs to be in the marshland. So many things on the marshland. I only have... Wait, and what's the problem with that? Oh, it will reduce the health. So maybe we put it on its own over here. Alright, this is gonna be over there somewhere. We're gonna need a road. Connect, and we're gonna need a warehouse, which is not gonna help with my money problems, but we're actually in positive. First time ever we're in positive on income, and we are a bit too low on workforce of smiths. So let's upgrade a few more here. Which means we're getting closer to upgrading, to unlocking that second tier. Okay, I think we should probably accelerate the time right now. Let's talk quickly about workforce, because you're not getting the amount of population is not equal to the amount of workforce. It will change per tier of population. So if you look over here at our basic waiters, right, we have 3 waiters and we have 2 workforce. It's 50% that is going to work. For the smith over here, it's actually only 30% that is going to work. And this is why, increasing population is quite important. It's not the first thing you should do. I think you should first make sure you are in positive in terms of money, but at some point, you know, you may want to increase your population so that you have enough workforce. So let's do that, for example, over here, right? This is going to increase the population everywhere, and therefore should increase my workforce, slowly but surely increasing. We have unlocked the city watch over here, of the vigils, the custodies, and the medicis. So this is for health, this is for happiness, and for fire. Our fire is indeed right now very bad. How is that so bad? The Smith's residence. The brewery is... Wait, did I miss that? Where is the brewery? Here. Oh, I missed that. Okay. But we can basically counterbalance by having the vigil. Unfortunately, the vigil will require some tiles. So you need to start making tiles. You could make them into latium and then bring them over, right? Or we can start to make some over here. Now, this is also creating fire hazard, so that's not great. So we're gonna put it over here, and we need a mud dryer, which does it? No, this one doesn't change, you know, doesn't create problems. So maybe we put it more on this side. Here, just expand this road there. Okay, I know the production is not gonna be at a really equilibrium, but hopefully this is enough to start creating some, and then we can start making, right, these. We can potentially also create our villa, and we have unlocked over here those two buildings, the Panum and the recreation ground. None of them really that important for me at this point, except potentially over here to start having a god. Yeah, let's do that. I can show you, oh, this is a lot of money, including some tiles. So we have to wait a bit for that. Okay. And to get to the next one here, this is 125. So let's expand the city further. Is it only one mission, or? Oh yeah, there's a villa too. Anyway, so yes, let's expand our city. We're going to, I guess, start building on this side here. Plus on this side there. And here. Okay, let's make sure we use this new trick here, where it's very easy to create a road that goes around. I just... Oh, this one didn't work. I just double click. Why it didn't work again? Okay, sometime it doesn't work. Not too sure why. I think it's because I made a strange road here. But... Up. Okay, this one didn't want to work. Will this one work? Yes. Okay. And yeah, let's look at the ornaments. So what do we have? We have some trees. We have some statues. We have a couple of buildings over here. Oh, fountain. I'm guessing, yeah, it's pretty big. Oh. Yeah, I know. We're at minus 100. That's why I'm trying to make some tiles. Then we have some walls, miscellaneous, like a small fire. You know, we don't have enough fires in this city. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, we may have our first fire soon. I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. Because we still don't have any tiles. Why? How is that possible? So...
Is unfinished.
Oh, yeah, that's why. No, that's not for the tiles, that's for the other thing, but still. Let's fix it. Okay, so that one will start, and tiles is actually starting now. Okay, that's good. We have a first tile. And you're not selling tile by any chance? No, no. In if we were playing, you know, the campaign, I'm sure you would bring tiles from the other region, but that's okay. That is okay. What else? So we've expanded a bit our city. We need to check if we're producing enough, because we did increase by quite a lot. You can see, for example, we're not producing enough tunics now anymore. We're not producing basically enough of everything. So instead of doubling my production, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill a couple of those houses. Because doubling my production would mean I need also a lot more houses. But if I just kill a few houses, we should be fine now. And with this, I have unlocked the third element over here, trousers or tocks. This one is a lot of money, actually both of them are a lot of money, and a bit more population, so that means workforce. So I feel like trousers is more important first of all, but we may not have the fertilities, we need to keep that in mind. Like this requires the dye plant facilities. The good thing is we do have it on this island, but it's not a given, it's not a given. Now this is going to increase income and health, so definitely should be, if possible, right in the middle of the village. We're gonna put it here for now, that's fine. I guess we're gonna need also a warehouse, this corner, that's okay. So we need this. This can be anywhere, so let's put it more on the outskirts, like here. It's gonna require 3 pen thing. What's happening? Why can't I build it? Done. Okay. So that is done. I didn't check. This is 130. Okay, so we can have multiple of these. So maybe we build one so on the other side now. Even if the maintenance cost is pretty high. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's not the end of the world. And this one can be placed anywhere. So maybe let's put it here. Because there is a warehouse just there. Oh, no. Made a mistake. Okay, so we said it was G. Actually, I think we should first delete this part here. Oops, I went a bit too hard on the delete button. That's fine. You go here, go there. Okay, and you, we said we're just gonna remove you a bit, and now we should have enough for yes. Okay, good. You then fill all of these small holes here and there. Yeah, perfect. Oh, we need still more. 80, 92. Come on. Okay. So that should get started on the trouser production too. We could potentially do that one too, let's see. So, this does create a problem of fire. And this is our first mine. We have a first mine here, which is going to create a health problem. So we probably want to put it as far away as possible. Still need a road, of course. And is that in range of a warehouse? Yes, it is. Okay. So yeah, we still have a huge problem of fire, but now we have enough to build potentially, but first let's build that one actually. So that's going to enable us to go back into positive for knowledge. So we can start doing some research, and more importantly, it opens for us the religion. So let's see, religion. You know, we still have Ceres and Neptune and Mars, but we should also have potentially in the future some here that are specific to Albion, but we need to unlock them. You need to unlock them in the research. and choose one, it's fine. And so we start gaining some of this favor, and that's going to give us more and more bonuses, right? We can also see that, by the way, this now has changed, right? You can see it's blue, it has some Neptune related kind of elements, and we have already reached 2 levels. So, oops, wrong one. Yeah. So that is one more shrine, and then next one is gonna be another shrine. Many shrines. Okay, what else? We do have actually some more tiles, so yeah, probably a good time to build our first vigil in the city, because that's covering a lot of people, right? I'm not saying this is a perfect layout, of course. In the future, I think we need a very different layout. Maybe we want one here and there, and then in the future, we'll probably want also one in other places. Like here, there is still quite a few buildings too. I just don't want to kill too many trees though. Okay, what else? Yes, research. So in the research, right, we have economics, civics, and military. Some of the elements will be specific to a certain region. So if we look at my gods, I always forget where they are. Where are the gods? That's fine. We'll find them later. But yeah, we have, for example, this one here requires the Roman path in Albion. Then we have over here, this one required actually the Celtic path, and so we have it. We're able to do it. And with all of this, we're looking pretty good. With my smith over there, they're in gold for the food because they have all 4 types. Then here in the public services, it's also in gold. There is 3. I mean, maybe let's build the 4th one so we can say we've built everything. So it's not that important to be in range of so many, but still, let's put it, I guess, over here. Okay, and we have also, so that's gonna go full gold now. And then for the 3rd one, we're also giving 3. We haven't started the talk, so we can start that one just now. But before, let's start the household. So we have unlocked these 2 here. This is population and happiness. This is belief, so for the religion, right? And some prestige that allows you to enhance your villa and improve your standing with other governors. So right now my prestige is not that high because we haven't been really focusing on this. But yeah, let's at least see if we can do one or the other. We may not have the fertilities. We have that, that's fine. And tin, yeah. Oh no, we don't have tin deposits. We have copper and silver, but we don't have tin on this island. So we need to buy it from somewhere. If we look at the shields, this is actually also requiring some tins on top of the copper to make the bronze. And then it's also requiring some weld. So we cannot do this without having a second island, but we could potentially do the torque. So let's see. This one we said, yeah, is a fire problem. So I want to put it where there's not that many buildings, like here. And hopefully, I think we're making enough charcoal and we're making enough copper, because this is 1 minute and 30. This is 30 seconds, so should be totally fine. I do have a bit more also of tiles now, so I can build more fire protection. And it is, we are 9 positive on fire protection. We're pretty positive also on happiness, on health. So that is looking really good. Look at this, all positive across the board. Now let's see if we can indeed create a new island. So to do that, we're gonna take some resources. So it is, I see this island over here as the tin fertility. So let's create a new trading post. And you know, I've brought also some resources. That's great. It is going to be slightly hard because it is a very small island, but we do have free workforce, right? The only thing is, this is taking advanced workforce, not basic ones. right? We're talking about those smiths to create this tin, and then we need to, of course, also transport this tin back to my other island, right? So that is an added complexity. So yeah, I guess we need to get started on a small production, a smaller houses, which oh, this is really gonna be small. We would probably need to drain this whole thing if we want to be able to build this, but draining requires research, which we don't really have right now, so that's a different problem. Okay, I mean, this is basics. I guess the production, food and things like this we should bring from my other island.
Have you need of us?
But that probably requires more ships than what I have right now. Is there a ship for sale there? Let's see, yes. How much? For sale, 2,300. So we're going to click here to create a trade route between my first island and my second island, where we're gonna say, please deliver this basic resource. So the basic resource were some heals, some tunics, and then I mean that's pretty much it. But what we're gonna say is that on this side you're gonna bring back some tin ore to the island. So that's going to provide for the food and for the fashion, but we do need to build one of these. The problem though is I see we only have 4 minutes left, so I don't think that's gonna work. But yeah, you see the concept of we're gonna be able, right, to have, or we're gonna need to have multiple islands. Oh, there's a gift.
Your instruction.
Yeah, no, yes, so this one is going to help me with workforce and speed. This is upkeep. Okay, that's pretty cool. But anyway, I'm not gonna have time to play with them. But yeah, you see the concept of Albion for the Celtic way is definitely productions that are not, linked to anything you would build in Lothian. So in the next episode, I think we will restart in Albion, but we'll go very quickly, to the other side, the Romanized residence side, and it will be quite different. We have also the Emperor. Oh, hello. A ruling Emperor controls, of course. The higher your reputation, the greater your privileges. So we should be kind to him, otherwise he's gonna send his army and we're not ready to fight that army right now. But yeah, ladies and gents, this is second look at Albion, by trying to push us as far as we could on the smith. I think we could have made one of those two if I had, obviously if I had the fertility on this island, definitely, but even if I did not, if I had kind of prepared a bit more, I think we could have done it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Smash like button and I hope to see you next time.